Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. In today's episode, we're going to be going over the Ansaldi SBC, the Freeze SBC that came out, as well as we're going to do a little bit of a market watch on Footbin and stuff. A lot of good content has been dropping. The market is, it's doing its thing. But we'll start off with the SBC for what some of you guys are probably here for. And we got another really good SBC, a 85 right back Ansaldi. Serie A doesn't really have too many right back alternatives, really. So I'm a big fan of this one, and the card really looks good. A lot of people are not big fans of it, obviously. Nobody is ever happy with whatever EA released, but I like it. I think this is a good card here. 87 pace, 84 defending, 80 physical, 84 dribble, 84 passing. The card also has 5-star weak foot, and he also has 4-star skills, is it? Or is it mixed matched? No, that's how it is. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. So really good. The SBC is really easy to do. I don't know if it's updated on Footbin yet, but the SBC, all it requires is an 85 rated team with one inform. Not really that hard at all if we could find it right here. So as you can see, one player, Serie A. You need a team of the week card, 85 rated, 65 chem. It's really easy to do. I'm not even going to bother showing like a solution. Just throw 85s in. It's not too hard. Other than that, I mean, really though, really nice. Again, if you are unsure of exactly what to spend, or if you want to find the cheapest way possible, you can always just go to the cheapest by player rating and just sort through some of the 85s and the 86s until you have enough to complete the SBC. Obviously, do it in concepts first, but really this SBC is going to end up being like 120k. I think it's fairly decent value. Yes, if he was on the market, he probably would be a little cheaper than what his SBC price is. But overall, I'm not really opposed to it that much at all, and I think it's I think it's fairly good value. So now moving on, we will take a look at a little bit of the market and stuff like that. So to start off, we did end up getting these upgrades for the UCL and Road to the Final, the UCL and Europa League Road to the Final cards. Rashford has converted to a Europa League card, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually like it in yellow. It looks pretty good. But a lot of these cards got their upgrades. Klosterman up to an 85. This is a very popular card. I've seen a lot on Weekend League. Same with Renato Sanchez and Kessie. They're all starting to get these very nice upgrades. Now this is the only upgrade we're gonna be getting for these cards until probably February or whatever. So you're gonna likely see the price start to downtrend on these cards a little bit, just because there's no real use to them. They're not gonna be getting any upgrades anytime soon. But with that being said, we still have a good set of content, and we are not gonna be talking about it today, but we will be talking about it tomorrow. There is a Road to the Final Team 3 coming out. We're going to have an investment guide and everything you need to know for that coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. It should be pretty good. Now, the market overall today, it's what we predicted. A lot of the stuff is going to start coming back down a little bit. Neymar is one that was around 700k last night. He's down a little bit on Xbox. PlayStation, the same thing. We're starting to see these cards kind of downtrend again, which was obviously going to happen again. Neymar hit a peak of like 705. He's down like 690. And the same with PlayStation. These gold cards were going to come down a little bit. Now with the obviously the new Freeze team, we'll take a look at some of those prices. A lot of them, still decent prices. I'd expect a few more to continue to go down. Casemiro, still, I don't know why Casemiro is holding this price. I think this is just completely stupid that he is still this expensive. I don't value this card at this much. Yeah, he did come down a little bit. He did not go extinct like we knew or we figured he was going to go, just because, the card the pace kind of kills the card in my opinion. But still, he's been fluctuating quite a bit. He was 650 just a few hours ago, back down to 560 now. I'd imagine this card will keep fluctuating, throughout the day and stuff like that. Now, Bernardo Silva, this is the big one. We talked about him, I think, last night. Or did we? We talked about him sometime, and I told you guys this card was going to end up going extinct, and he did on PlayStation. He is now extinct. On Xbox, I'd imagine he probably won't. It seems the demand is kind of peaked. He was extinct for a little bit. He's back onto the market, dropping down. So I'd imagine this price range won't get updated. If you're on PlayStation, I would sell. Don't buy this card extinct. The price range will not update on this card just because we've seen multiple times on Xbox that he does go extinct for a little bit and then he comes back and, he drops back down. Same with PlayStation. I think his value is around here. If they do upgrade that price range, the most he goes up to is 800K. Seriously, I think this card will be back to around 600K by the end of the weekend. He's not really worth being extinct. That's just my opinion on it. Now, Lautaro Martinez, this is a card that is still, I think, a little more expensive than I would have thought this card would be. He also is getting close to extinct, but I don't see this card going extinct. I think he's a little higher than what he should be at. I think the card will drop down to around 400K by the end of next week. All yesterday he was 400K, so I don't know what's really driving this price up. I'm expecting to see a ton of supply come in, and I mean, I want to say these flip-in prices are fake. I find it very hard to believe that we had some insane buying power when these cards were 400K just a little bit ago. I don't know, but, it is what it is. Looking at some of the other cards, I mean, the rest of them have started to go down. Mane is the only one that I think went up, but I think all these other cards are really decent value at their price at the moment. Sane is really the only one I'm not a huge fan of, but Nani, he looks like a really good MLS card. 60K for that card. He looks really sick. Torreira, I told you guys I'm a big fan of, and this is what I'm judging the Ansaldi SBC off of. Very similar cards in their position change, and Ansaldi being a right back, again, the SBC is going to come out to be like 120K by the time all the cards come down. I'm a big fan of it. I think it's really good, and that is the current, that's the current Freeze market. Again, the SBC coming in at 100K. Really, I think it's I like it. I really do. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. He's got really good stats, really, really solid, agility balance. Defending wise, solid stats. Heading actually is a little low, but at right back you don't really need it. His pace is good, really good card. If you have a Serie A team, I say go for it and go and do it. And so far, I think EA have done well. That's 2 out of 2 SBCs so far that have been really, really good. And if you do them, you're getting a very good value card that likely we won't see again. And like I said, Serie A doesn't really have too many alternatives for right backs. I mean, we could take a look. I mean, there's none that really come to mind that are great. If we go here, top 5, Serie A. Take a look. Yeah, like I said, Quadrado's the only other one that's really decent. And even then, Quadrado being 200K, I honestly rate Ansaldi over him because the stats are better. Yeah, he's a little faster, but defensively, this card would be much better than Juan Quadrado would be. Same with the Inform. The Inform's about 90K, so overall, I think really good value from EA. And the Bruno Perez card, 112K. That card is live, but the stats obviously don't add up to that. And plus, high work rates, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. I don't have any problem with you guys completing this SBC. Again, the rest of the market, we're going to see it kind of sell off. This just due to, usual weekend league sell off. We see this little dip coming in. I'd imagine we probably are going to get some supply. If I look on the Xbox right now, I believe the packs I believe we probably got lightning rounds. Yeah, we did. So we get more lightning rounds today. That's going to add more supply. The freeze cards you're probably going to see go down a little bit in value this afternoon, and that's just due to the fact that, we're getting more and more stuff. Anyways, that'll wrap up the video. There's not much more to talk about. Good SBCs, good day of content, honestly. It is what it is. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. And if you guys are interested in becoming a channel member, check it out, in the description. It should be good. And until next time, guys, peace.